Hello there, Libra. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your astrology and tarot reading for March 16th through 31st, 2020. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and healthy out there, and just being good to yourself right now. Thank you so much for the new subscribers coming out, and also people who are rejoining the channel who have already subscribed. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your support. As always, if you have not yet done so, I do invite you to reach out, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let us know that you enjoy this content here. Just a few quick notes before we get started that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Libra. So if these messages resonate with you and make sense and feel right, they are meant for you. If they do not, kick them on out the door to another Libra that they are meant for. This will mostly correspond with Libra's Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Libra cross-watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, would like to check out links to the cards that I use in any of my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of that information and links will be below in the description box on all of my postings. So let's go ahead and dig into your astrology a little bit here, Libra. We'll just talk about that for a few minutes and get into your cards right after that. So there's quite a lot of shift going on. I'm sure you are well aware. We are right at the end of winter. We are still in the last few degrees of the sun's movement in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so we are wrapping up, the astrological year right now and getting ready to go into the sun's movement into Aries on March 19th. That is when the spring equinox occurs, is when the sun moves into Aries. We also have a new moon in Aries coming up on March 24th, which definitely ushers in a fresh new energy, the birth of spring, the birth of, new life. So it's a very, very beautiful time energetically, and that is going to be highlighting your universal seventh house, your own house, Libra. So relationships are very, very key this second half of March and most of April. This is going to be a time when relationships come up for examination, review, healing, reconciliations of some kind, but all of your personal relationships, not just romantic ones, but friendships, partnerships, family dynamics, working relationships, etc., all are going to be coming up to be balanced, to be harmonized, and to really get a lot of your attention. Because it is the Aries energy, you will be feistier than usual in your relationships. You will be willing to fight for what you want in your relationships, and you're not going to back down from what truly matters and what you truly desire in your relationship. So just a word to those around you, don't mess with Libra right now, because you're definitely going to be coming out with some fire saying, you know what, here's what I want, here's how I want it, I'm not as willing to bend on this as I used to be. So just be aware, get straight about what you want, Libra, in your relationships, because it's time to ask for what you truly desire in those areas. No question, we're going through some heavy energy. We have got still 4 planets in Capricorn through this last half of March. We've got Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all moving through the sign of Capricorn. That is highlighting your universal 4th house of Cancer, and that is a heavy house to be highlighted by so many of those planets. So Libra, this is not completely new energy for you. This has been transiting for quite some time, and so this is continuing a very deep, emotionally searching process of getting grounded, of sorting out what your true foundations are meant to be. So don't be surprised, as usual, if you're still feeling some of that. But because Mars is there, there is a lot of forward movement. Jupiter's presence is also very good luck. So even though the presence of Saturn and Pluto are very heavy, we are actually coming to an end soon with Saturn in that house for you. It will be completely out of there by the end of this year. So yay. We are definitely moving forward to a better process with you. It is not going to be quite so hard going forward as it has been in the past. There is a lot of movement and whatever actions you need to take to feel better within, to feel more stable within your home environment, and to have the home environment that you truly want in your life, the better. Take those opportunities when those motions come up. So Libra, let's go ahead and get into your cards. Oh, I will also mention that your ruling planet Venus is in the sign of Taurus for the rest of March, highlighting your 8th house of Scorpio. And so, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, you're really looking for the deep truth on your relationships with other people. You are going deeply within, turning over all those stones and making sure there's nothing secretive, nothing hiding under those that you don't want to deal with. You are being very thorough in your relationship life right now. But Venus is is very well placed in the sign of Taurus. So overall, relationships are moving in a more positive direction for you guys at this time. So let's see what comes up in your major themes. I'm going to pull a few cards at the start, and then we're going to go into a full tarot spread for you guys to get some more deep insights and messages around this part of the year. Angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Libra as we do their reading from March 16th through the 31st, 2020. Please guard their energy as well as mine throughout the session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. Oh, yeah, okay, so flip. This came right out. The Devil card, which is the Capricorn energy. So this doesn't surprise me that you have so much Capricorn affecting you in a very sensitive house right now. This card always brings up elements of addiction, obsession, obsessive worry, being tied to your anxieties. So Libra, right now, that's really saying, pay attention to that, because anything that's really dogging you, anything that's really getting to you, it's really time to release yourself from those fears, from those anxieties. If you really feel bound up or obsessed about anything right now, it's time to release it. That's what that Devil is all about. And because it is a Capricorn aligned card, it is about doing some real work to affect your situation and not just getting stuck in, obsessive or compulsive anxieties or fears. Very, very important to know. So let's pull a chakra and crystal card to see what is the best area for you to focus in on and what maybe is a good crystal or gemstone for you to be using. Okay, a very interesting one, apophyllite. This is for the third eye and the crown chakra. So this is all about, psychic sensitivity and intuition and insights. This is the keyword is connect. So to me, this is really connecting to your higher powers, to your guardians, to your angels, your guides, and anything that makes you feel spiritually safe, directed, grounded, and motivated. If you can't get a hold of apophyllite, because that's kind of an unusual crystal, absolutely you could use, a clear quartz. That would be a very good stone as well for both of those chakras. So let's pull a guardian angel card. I've been doing these guardian angels for everyone right now because everybody is, justifiably nervous, worried, concerned. So let's see what's coming through to guard and protect you right now. And the angel of positivity came out, Libra. So very, very beautiful card that really does remind you. It's kind of like that opposite side of the Devil card, right? It's like instead of, feeding into worries, anxieties, fears, think more positive, get through that dark tunnel, right? Because it's like, it's not just like, oh, just cheer up, that doesn't work. Just, be happy. It's like we can't just turn that on. But this is really saying that even though you might be going through this dark tunnel, dark night of the soul kind of feeling, definitely a journey through, it's like you are guarded, you are protected. Your angels, your ancestors, your guides are walking with you through that. So just know that the light at the end of the tunnel is coming, and just knowing that can definitely help us to, you know, to feel better, to keep our chin up, to get through challenging times, obviously. So let's go into the tarot. I'm going to move Mr. Dragon over here. And today I will be using the Grand Lux Tarot for the main spread, and I will be clarifying with the Rider-Waite when we need to. So let's see what we have for our Libras for March 16th through the 31st. Ooh, very fiery. Like I said, Libra, this is a fiery time for you. So right here at the center of your spread, we have that Knight of Wands, which is definite forward intensity, movement, taking action, making some bold first moves sometimes. So let's clarify him. And look at that, coming up on top of that Knight of Wands is the Aries card, the Emperor. Leadership, wisdom, you know, guardianship, definitely somebody who fights for what they want. So you are not taking no for an answer about what you want, and you are definitely focused on action right now, going into this end of March, going in through Aries season, going through, you know, most of April. Libra, I really see this as definitely a going forward kind of feeling for you. In the immediate past, there was a lot of indecision, a lot of guarding around the heart chakra, feeling of not being able to see clearly, which definitely could have been due to the Mercury retrograde we have, which does make it hard to see clearly. But yeah, that part of things is obviously coming to an end, because right now you are definitely in wake-up mode. You're like, I'm going forward. I'm not taking any prisoners. I am going forward for my dreams, and I'm not going to let anybody hold me back. That Aries energy is shooting you forward like a rocket. And look at that! Ten of Swords crossing that Two of Swords. Yeah, you're done. You're done with the worries, done with the fears, done with people stabbing you in the back and letting you down. You're ready to move past all of that. So going into the immediate future, we have the Three of Wands, another Wands energy, lots of fire here. Also could signify, you know, an important Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with all those fire cards coming up. But this is saying after a period of action, Libra, then it's time to take a little breather, because this particular card in the Wands suit is a more passive card. Not that it's not active, but it is being more relaxed about the future. It's saying, I'm just going to sit, I've done the work, I've done the action, I've moved things that I needed to move, now I'm going to sit back and I know that my ships are coming in. The things that are meant to be mine are definitely going to return to me. So that's quite nice. Let's pull a clarifier for this guy. All right, Queen of Cups. And this one, oh, this one came out kind of with it. I felt like those two wanted to come together, so I'm going to pull them all. Look at that, Libra. My goodness. So Queen of Cups, which is very Scorpio alignment. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is definitely Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Very, very strong water energy. So wow, you are really ready. Like I said, you know, Venus is in that Scorpio house for you right now, so you are being kind of careful. You're not exactly revealing every single thing you are feeling here. She keeps a lid on that cup. She's not going to wear her heart completely on her sleeve, but she does have an amazing depth of emotion within. And so then, look at that, the Ace of Cups coming out here. So it's an interesting shift. It's like you go from so much fire to some very, very strong intuitive water. And this is really divine blessing. This is like emotional harmony and fulfillment, spiritual blessings coming out in the near future for you, Libra. So that's a beautiful thing to look forward to. Yeah, but you know, right now is a time for action, but then soon it's going to be a time to just go, you know what? I'm going to sit back and let those ships come to me. I'm not going to chase them anymore. Then on the undercurrent, here's what you're focused on. Here's what the unconscious side of yourself is about right now. Ten of Wands, very similar to Ten of Swords. You are done with a burdensome cycle. You really are finished. It's like, even if you aren't completely consciously aware of it, your subconscious is absolutely telling you that anything that's become difficult, anything that's been weighing you down, you are totally ready to let that go and move forward. And that King of Wands is on top. We are not getting away from that fire energy. We've got the Emperor, we got the Knight of Wands. Now we've got the King of Wands coming up on top of the Ten of Wands. So much fire. Fire, fire, fire. Libra, is it getting warm in here? So yeah, I mean, you're ready to recreate your life. The King of Wands to me is always that life recreation. This is strong Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy yet again. And it is. This is, you know, recreating yourself through a lot of willpower and just the, you know, force of your own strength, truly. Your own courage, your own bravery. On the top, message from Spirit, crowning the spread, is the Ten of Pentacles. Libra, this is a super positive card. Very earthy, very grounded, really excellent outcomes. Feeling more stable, feeling more self-assured, feeling like the things that you tangibly want in your life are either there with you or definitely in reach. And since that's the message from Spirit, I think that that's telling you that those things are not just a dream. They are not just an empty wish. They are things that you either have right now that you can enjoy, or they are coming. So let's pull a clarifier on that. Ooh, Libra, this is a powerful reading. The World card sitting on top of that Ten of Pentacles, and the World is a powerful completion of cycles. Very, very strong. There is definitely, with that Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, definitely some huge cycles. And then that Ten of coins, you know, there's a lot of cycles coming to completion. And a lot of these, let me tell you, have been really tough. I know my Libras have been going through it. They have been going through it. So yeah, I love seeing this come out, because to me this really says that a lot of these very difficult cycles, you know, are reaching some satisfactory conclusions. And a lot of it has to do with you stepping into your own power, your own leadership, and being willing to let the past go. Ooh, powerful. So let's get you some advice on this. All right, Libra, so definitely suggested approach. Kind of interesting with that Four of Coins coming out, because to me he's the guy that plays things a little close to the chest. He's careful with his resources, sometimes to the point of being kind of stingy. I wouldn't recommend necessarily being stingy or, you know, overly guarded with your heart, but not a bad idea to be cautious. Do your due diligence. You know, don't feel like, you know, you have to give up something if you don't want to. Use your sense of balance, use your sense of, you know, self-value and self-worth around this. And look at that. Ooh! So for some of my Libras, this is definitely about love, partnership, romance, relationship of some kind of communication coming through with the Lovers card. So if you're dealing with somebody that hadn't treated you so good in the past, they think they can just walk right back in Libra's life and be like, hey, here I am. But you're not opening that door all the way anymore. You're like, who is that? What do you want? So absolutely, Libra. Oh, I'm kind of loving that, because that tells me you are being much more not guarded so much, but you're valuing your heart's worth so much more right now in relationships. And I'm loving that for you because Libra, and I say this with much love, you can tend to be a people pleaser. You tend to give a little too much, similar to Pisces. You just give till it bleeds. And this is just saying to me, like, Libra is stepping up into this place, like, I'm not just going to give you my heart with no, you know, stability or no commitment from you. No thanks. I love it. You're feisty. Feisty and strong and really in tune with yourself this time of the year here. So what you need to know is this is the Page of Wands coming through. Fresh new energy. That's what you really need to know about this, is that everything is being rebirthed. Everything is in a process of renewal. The Page of Wands to me, again, is very Aries alignment, just like the Emperor, just like that Knight of Wands. You've got so much fire. King of Swords, not King of Swords, but King of Wands, lots of Wands. So now here comes the Page of Wands. So this is a time of renewal, rebirth, fresh new growth, fresh new beautiful starts coming up. I love this reading so far. Oh my goodness. And look at that. And I mean, what you need to know is you shouldn't be afraid to just, you know, be on your own with some of this. If this new birth means that you've got to get more in touch with your own life path, life purpose, your personal truth, that's what that Hermit's about. This is also Virgo alignment, so this has a lot to do with our personal healing and well-being. Yeah, it's a new birth of energy for you, of really understanding yourself. This is beautiful. Hopes and fears, Libra. You don't want to be on the fence anymore. There's that Hanged Man. It's like, you know, you hope that this is, you know, definitely coming to a conclusion, coming to an end. I really feel that it is with that World card coming up. You know, but you're really tired of being on the fence. You don't want to deal with people that keep you hanging, literally, or keep you waiting forever. Yeah, you're ready for some new starts. Look at that Magician. That's what you want right here. Absolutely. So then, the outcome card is beautiful here too. We've got that World card, the Wheel of Fortune turning forward in your favor. You know, very similar. The Wheel of Fortune and the World are very similar. They both are about, you know, conclusions coming. The World is more about the final conclusion, and the Wheel is about, you know, getting there. So I think one thing wraps up and it sort of opens up another door. That's the feeling that I have about this, and also that it's moving forward in a better way. But a lot of this comes from you just really stepping up and valuing yourself, really, really tapping into your self-worth, which I love. And Libra, look at this, 10 of Cups over top of that Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful, beautiful read. This is one of the nicest ones we've done in a minute, huh? So yeah, lots of blessings, lots of abundance. You brought through all of the 10 of the suits, the different suits. You got the 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Coins, 10 of Cups. A lot of conclusions coming up here. A lot of ends of burdensome cycles. A lot of better days coming forward. Absolutely. I hope this is resonating for you, Libra, because what a beautiful, beautiful read this is. All right, and from the Spirit Animal deck for a last affirmation, we have the Hawk card. The Messenger, very, very powerful energy. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Oh, Libra, I'm absolutely sending out the best energy possible to you. Wishing and praying that all of this absolutely comes to pass in your direction. I hope you have a beautiful rest of March, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.